So the Democratic message on the Gaza thing is really off once again. As I mentioned in the previous video, this is a TV show. And a lot of the stuff he's doing is simply for show. It's for clicks. It's for attention. And the Democratic response can't be, excuse my eyes itching. Democratic response can't be, oh no, how terrible this is. He's going to take over the Gaza Strip. No, the Democratic response, because in all likelihood, he's not going to actually do it. So you can't say, oh no, this is terrible. How dare Donald Trump do it? And then it doesn't happen. Because that's the trap we fall into. Oh no, the tariffs, and he doesn't do it. So you have to lay the groundwork to be proven right. I mean, there's something called the frequency illusion. And it's once you're made aware of something, you start to see it happen over and over again. Like you buy a new car, and suddenly you start to see that same model of car everywhere. So once you start saying, oh no, Donald Trump's going to do something when he's running his TV show, and then he doesn't do it, and then you do it again, oh no, he's going to do this, and it doesn't happen, it starts to make you seem as though you are just being outraged for nothing, even though he's saying outrageous things. So what you do is you know this in advance. Like I said, this is all predictable. Most of this stuff is very predictable. So you say, okay, you want to take over the Gaza Strip. As Democrats, we don't believe you're going to do it because you're a liar and you do a lot of bluster and a lot of gimmick, a lot of smoke and mirrors. So my first answer to that is, okay, do it, but we don't believe he's going to do it. Do it. If you're going to do it, do it. And let's see how it goes. Then we list all the bad consequences of it, of, ethnic cleansing and possible terrorist attacks against American citizens, American contractors in the Gaza Strip. You make that point. That way, if he goes through with this foolish and stupid idea, then we have already laid the groundwork of all the ill and bad things that can happen, and guarantee there's going to be something bad that happens, and it could all be blamed on Donald Trump and J.D. Vance. Got to keep them together. J.D. Vance, Donald Trump, Elon Musk, all three of them have to be lumped together. And if he doesn't do it, once again, we're in a good position because we said he wasn't going to do it, and we said that this is all for show, and it's all a gimmick. So you have to learn to position yourself around these issues in a way that's beneficial. And there's a theory out there, all Democrats shouldn't hit at everything that Donald Trump says or does. No, we should, but we should take the smart position on it. For instance, I'm going to just leave it at that for the Gaza thing. Do it. And to the Palestinians who are, angry, but it also requires some critical thinking. And voting for Kamala Harris and the Democratic Party would have been a much better outcome. Make no mistake, this deal, the hostage deal, was the same deal that Biden got. Now, what Netanyahu did was wait until the election to see what the outcome was. I believe this deal would have happened regardless. If Kamala Harris would have won, this deal would have came. But what they wanted to do was wait and wait and wait to try to make sure that Donald Trump would win. So they will probably be the ones that takes over the Gaza Strip. Then allow Americans to come in and do business and financial transactions and contracting and apartment buildings, probably a Trump Tower. That's what's going to happen. So we just have to lay that down. We have to put ourselves in positions that we are always proven right. And we haven't been doing that. We take positions of, this is going to happen, what he says, and then he doesn't do it, then we're made to look like we're crazy. So that's my thoughts on the whole Gaza situation. Also, I forgot to mention, to the Dearborn, Michigan voters, you have to say to them, voting has consequences. So, no, don't come running to the Democratic Party and Democratic politicians to please do something. You had a chance to do something in November. And I know you were hurt by all the death and destruction, but this was also what Netanyahu wanted. He wanted Donald Trump elected president so that they could be the ones, in my opinion, that take over the Gaza Strip. And that's probably what's going to happen. It's not going to be American. It's probably going to be these far right Israeli government that takes over the Gaza Strip. So yes, you swing and hit everything that Donald Trump crazy thing Donald Trump says, but you know he's predictable. So you take the right position yourself that you're proven right no matter what happens.